Man, it's low-key lockdown, and if you're on the UFC page, you see that they've scheduled a fight between BENEIL Dariush and Tsarukyan on December 2nd. I don't know which UFC 290 what it is, 297 or 298 or maybe even 296, but this is going to be an amazing fight. Honestly, this is going to be the classic story between two wrestlers, and I feel like it's going to go one or two ways. It's either going to be the best scrambling sequences that we've ever seen in the UFC history, or it's going to end up being a striking match between two wrestlers. And I think that if this becomes a striking match between two wrestlers, it's going to lean in my favor. I mean, in my personal opinion, my favor is going to lean towards Tsarukyan. His striking is very crisp, excellent Muay Thai, excellent body kicks, excellent feints, setups, etc., etc. He mixes his weapons together very well. He knows what he's doing. He's a very, very young and very talented fighter. For one, if you don't know Tsarukyan is a beast, and he seems to be, between him and BENEIL, they seem to be the only two people that could possibly beat Islam Makhachev. As a matter of fact, Tsarukyan at the age of 19 fought Islam Makhachev in his UFC debut and went to a decision with him and did very good. Did very, very good. Extraordinarily good for a 19-year-old kid straight into the UFC, debuting against Islam Makhachev. He didn't, you feel me? He got the first takedown I've ever seen on him, and he defended his wrestling very, very well. Kept it up as much as he could, and the scrambles were absolutely monstrous in that fight. BENEIL Dariush is another guy. He's coming in. Well, he's been around for a little bit, but he just recently fought Charles Oliveira. Of course, he lost, but at the same time, BENEIL Dariush has a load of accomplishments. Loads of them. Excellent striking, excellent knockout power. He's kind of slow a little bit, but it's because I don't know, his body frame is heavy. He's a heavy motherfucker. He's not athletic muscle or nothing. He's carrying around a lot of body fat, so it slows him down quite a bit. Armand is going to definitely be the more younger, hungrier fighter. BENEIL Dariush definitely has more to lose because of how people will look at him. After losing a fight against a younger upcomer, they'll feel like he's washed up, or he's on his decline, especially being the fact that he just lost to Charles Oliveira not too long ago. And I feel like he's depending. He needs to get this done for his career. But at the same time, Tsarukyan, this will give him a chance to break into that top 5 and possibly get that rematch with Islam that I think we all deserve. We've been looking for somebody to give Islam a tough challenge. We thought it was going to be Volkanovski, but he took a fight on short notice. I'm not going to say that had anything to do with anything, but at the same time, he got head kicked, and he didn't really. I don't know, bro. You can't really blame the head kick on the short notice, so we don't know what to say. But Armand, he's absolutely a beast. He's one of the best upcoming UFC fighters, one of the most complete fighters in the entire UFC, next to Islam Makhachev. And I feel like if they rematch, I feel like Armand could get it done. He just needs to be able to, avoid getting hit as much as he did in that one fight with that, what the hell is his name? Something Silva. But, as long as he doesn't get cracked with any super large KO power like how, BENEIL Dariush does have in that hand that he did, the left or right hand, his backhand, whatever hand is in the back, he has power in that one, bro. Because, bro, yeah, he's landed some bombs on guys before that I've seen on him. Damn, he's just freezing up when they get hit. But at the same time, man, I believe that Armand has a little bit of power too. I've seen him get some knockdowns. He's had a few stoppages that aren't just wrestle fucking people and TKOs. He's got some sufficient power if he really plays it the way that it's I don't know how to say it. If he plays chess instead of checkers and he plays his cards right, he has all of the tools that are very much necessary to beat BENEIL Dariush. And then breaking in that top 5. Who is he going to fight after that? Who knows? Maybe it'll be Islam. Maybe it'll be Poirier. Maybe it'll be Gaethje. Maybe it'll be Fiziev. Who knows, man? He'll be fighting somebody after that. Or, he'll take a little break and he'll come back and better and stronger than ever. But at the same time, I feel like, why do I keep saying that at the same time? I'm already knowing that Armand Tsarukyan is one of those fighters that we're going to see around for a very long time. They might try to BENEIL Dariush treatment him because he's not that interesting. Who knows? You know how BENEIL was on that amazing fight streak and this and that. He's basically here to replace BENEIL Dariush, unless they give him a title shot, which I don't know. He just needs to become more of an interesting character so that he's more sellable. He needs to become sellable. He needs to do what he can do to possibly push his name out there. He needs to, I don't know if he needs to start taking stand-up comedy, something, or whatever, whatever profits the UFC is what they're going to do. So he needs to become interesting. Arman Tsarukyan versus BENEIL Dariush. I'm going to lean 60-40 in favor of Arman Tsarukyan just because of the body of work that I've seen versus the body of work that I see with BENEIL Dariush. I see that BENEIL Dariush is sometimes kind of sloppy on feet. And even though that Arman's striking defense is not the best, I feel like this fight could go any way. I mean, this fight could go really either way, bro. I mean, it's really so evenly matched almost, except for the fact that Arman is the younger, hungrier fighter looking to accomplish more, and the fact that Arman also has like, I don't know, bro. He's just looking like the better fighter. He's more technical and more solid in his striking, and his Muay Thai will play a big part in this fight. And I feel like on the feet, he kills him. On the ground, it could go to unanimous decision. If he gets clipped, I mean, he gets clipped. That's that's what it is. But with that being said, man, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. No, what the hell was that? That started hard as a bitch. Let me know what y'all want to see next, man. And we out, dog.